Welcome, Cancer, to your weekly love reading for June 18th to the 24th of 2018. So we are still in Gemini season, but Cancer season will be coming, towards the end of the week. So I do wish you all a happy birthday. All right. So we're going to start this out with your recent past. All right. Your recent past for Cancer and love. Last week's energy. So many of you may felt like you were rejected by somebody, not really wanting to communicate, kind of hiding, being on your own, doing things kind of low key, keeping a low profile, just feeling restricted, hurt in your head about certain things, and just not really feeling all that confident. So that may have been some pressure or a lot of tension when it comes to you not communicating to someone, or vice versa, just not wanting to be seen or be bothered. All right. Now let's see your energy for this week. Your overall energy for this week for Cancer and love. Overall energy for this week. Money comes through 1111 as I look at the time. That's interesting. So I feel like this is a big deal for a lot of you. If you felt like things weren't working out, you have the opportunity to make money as you put that work out and effort out. A bonus could come through, a raise, some kind of reward for your service, but money is coming through, I feel, for many of you out there. So that's where your focus is. If you are away from your partner, that's what they may be doing as well. All right. Now this is going to be your energy of the person that's coming towards you, Cancer. Personal energy coming towards Cancer. You have the King of Wands, so this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some. They may be doing their own thing, very ambitious, and I feel like they may be trying to focus on things that actually inspires them right now. You might feel like they don't inspire you. Vice versa, that could be something that you could be going through right now because of you hiding away maybe last week. I feel like they may be kind of wanting you to come out, but you're not ready to do that. So I feel what's separating you two right now is focusing on things that need your undivided attention, the really important things, and maybe not emotionally right now, which is a bit out of your element. So I feel for a lot of you, you may have taken a break, but now your partner's kind of pulling back. So they could be coming towards you to maybe give you some advice when it comes to career, vice versa, those things. But I feel you could also see this particular person around others, acquaintances, friends, family. You could work with this person as well, but I feel like they may be doing something else. All right. So if that's not someone coming towards you, that's the energy that you're giving off. You're working on some kind of project. All right. Now your response to that particular personal energy. Your response. So you have the Knight of Wands showing up. So this is another fire sign. So you could have two different people that you could be dealing with. For some, you have, and they both could be coming towards you, and that's the reason why you might be kind of running away from them, because you're not sure if you want to deal with a fire sign, or you may have dealt with someone in your past that gave you a bad taste in your mouth about how that particular zodiac sign, well, that element, and you two interact, or the fact that that person is always up to a sexual favor, or they want something like that to happen, or you could be on that end as well for some. So you might feel like they want to come in, get what they want, and leave. Those kind of things may be running through your mind. Some of you might be okay with that, but I feel you do want to interact with them. Some of you might also have something that just came to me. A lot of you might be into pornography, something that you now, if that's something that you're always into, to each their own, but I feel like that's something that could hold you back energetically from getting what you want, or manifesting a person that you want in your life, because that could distract you in some way, especially if you're not really feeling confident with a particular person right now. Those two combinations right here shows me a lot of tension. A lot of heightened sexual energy with a particular person or scenario that you might be dealing with. So just keep that in mind. Not telling you what to do, but keep that in mind. All right. So I feel also that you might be enjoying yourself throughout the weekend, having a good time, maybe going out, celebrating, and also maybe playing games, whether video games, games with your partner. At times maybe you feel like you're playing with somebody that's all full of games, so you might be afraid to even open up to that person. So your advice All right, for the week for Cancer, your advice. Let go. All right, of a particular person, you're still going through a process of removing yourself from something. Some of you could be traveling for maybe a funeral, something that you might have experienced for some time where you have lost somebody. They're still in your mind. You have not healed from that particular person or scenario. This is something that could come out of the blue. Sometimes you might lose a loved one and have to make a trip to go see somebody, to attend that memorial or that particular whatever event that might be for some of you out there, to acknowledge somebody. But I feel this is emotionally in love. I feel like letting go of a particular person from your past and not keeping that door open, and a lot of you are still going through the wait and see game because someone else that you're dealing with is letting go of someone else, and it's a process that has to happen. So maybe putting energy into your money and maybe changing patterns of behavior that you know that might not be the healthiest for you, if it's too much of a good thing, depending on what that might be. So keep that in mind. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. And the outcome for Cancer in love, the outcome. Hold on, hold on and let go. Two different things. Hold on by taking your time, allowing yourself time and space to do what you need to do. For a lot of you, this is releasing the next part and moving on. A lot of you are maybe needing to heal and allowing a renewal with a particular connection or person. You would know what it might be for you, specifically depending on what you may have experienced from that person. So I feel like if somebody is trying to let go, and the only thing that might be keeping you two together is the sexual interaction that you have with one another, that's not healthy. So that's what death is about, because these combinations tell me that story. But the Hangman is here. Could be dealing with the Pisces for some, and you have two major arcanas that are showing up, and this tells you to not rush a process, not force yourself to come to a certain conclusion. And if you have come to a conclusion, allow it to formulate in your mind on what you need to do next. Now to just realize that it's over, it's done, or what needs to happen. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's see messages for let's see, I wanted to do one more card for the person that might be coming towards you, to clarify the King of Wands for Cancer. Yeah, and they maybe I feel like they're very argumentative. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but they may have a lot to say, and you might not be trying to hear it, and it doesn't have to be those signs. And they may be also trying to move quickly to get things done when it comes to career, so they can meet up with you, but things are not happening in the way that they want or the way that you want. So that's why the Hangman is showing up. It tells you to spiritually try to relax your mind and just keep it safe. All right. So let's see messages for Cancer for June 18th to the 24th. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This is part of the release, getting real about what you really want right now and emotionally with someone. Maybe you have 3 different romantic partners. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 people showing up here. All right. Maybe one of them is spiritual, one of them is younger. They like to party a whole lot. Maybe you're not really into that. Maybe some of you are. Maybe some of you aren't really into arguing all that much because you might not want to communicate. You might want to get creative and do creative things to have the relationship, in a better state, to experience one another, get to know that person. And somebody else is all about maybe career too much, and you don't really jive well with that particular person. So there's a choice that some of you are making. All right, so let's see messages for Cancer for June 18th to the 24th. And separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. So that's the wait game, wait and see. And others of you, this is a separation, a divorce, a split up that you are literally going through, or that another person is going through. So I feel like this is all a process of reflection, maybe, and making a big choice of what you truly want. All right, so that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes, and you can always go to psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for your energy, as these are general. All right, have a good one.